Hi everyone, today I'm with my father.
Hi, how are you? I am so proud about my little and beautiful daughter.
And today I'm going to be interviewing him with some questions. So let's start. The first one is, when and how did you and my mom met?
First of all, we are friends since several years ago because our families start this friendship 40 years ago because your mother she took her first pictures in our studio in Chapinero 40 years ago. So my mom and your grandmother Ruth they start to be friends to start a relationship. So but we have the principal time that we have a relationship was with when we were graduating from school. She was graduating from school. I just started the university, so that was 20 years ago.
Okay, so this is like connected. What was your first impression about my mom? I know that it was like when you were too like small, but I mean, what was your first impression?
My first impression was that she was so beautiful, and she's still beautiful. But the first impression was that she was a good person with a good models, with a nice family, with values and all those stuff that you are looking for when you are looking for a girlfriend.
Yeah. So you told me that your relationship started like when my mom was graduating from school. So how long does that relationship like ended or something like that?
Well, we started when she graduated from high school, and I just was in the university, and we like stayed together like 1 year and a half, something like that, and that was the first time that we were boyfriends.
And you had a second time, obviously, right? You had a second time.
Yeah, I have a second time. Then I guess that the graduation stuff was the
yeah, like the Cupid. Like,
the Cupid, something like that, because we were. I was graduate from the university, the business administration. So I invited her to the graduation, to the party, and she accepted, and we start to start our relationship. But we spent like we stayed together one month and a half, and then I traveled to Boston, and then I came to Bogota 1 year later, and we started again the relationship.
Okay, the next question is, how did you propose to my mom?
The marriage, no? Okay, I had an apartment in Chico. It was a penthouse, but little, small apartment. It was magical because we were so in love, and I invited her to have lunch together, and I bought some flowers. I didn't bought a ring or something like that. Was only spontaneous. I miss, how do you say that? Okay, I was was a special time, and we start to call to our parents. My parents was in Cartagena in this moment, and Monica's parents was in Bogota, and we were calling them to to
Tell them then
tell them
news.
the news, and so it was so nice. But Monica's father, he was a bit seriously, because this kind of the news you can not
say it by phone.
Say by phone.
Yeah.
Okay. That was nice. It was really
Yeah.
nice.
So okay, when you got married and all of that, where was your honeymoon?
Our honeymoon was in Aruba. It was an amazing honeymoon, like all the honeymoons. And we spent like a week over there. We stayed together and have fun.
Okay, so this is like a very deep question. In what way do you think marriage changed your life? Like, how did marriage?
No, marriage changes everything, because you are not only in your way. You must share everything in your life, all your goals or your budget. You must to ask to your wife, and how is the way to spend our money, the investment, the planning, the life. But it's nice because you have the support for life, and that is the most important thing when you get married.
Yeah. Well, now like starting all of the pregnancy, like how was your reaction when my mom told you she was pregnant? Like how was it?
It was amazing, because you were you were the first granddaughter for our parents, both of them. I will start to cry, and I called to my brother, to all the relatives, all the families, and it was nice because we have a priest that is friend of us, and he came our apartment. And it was
gave a blessing.
Blessing, and we drink and we cheers, and it was a party celebration, because you was the first granddaughter that
the whole family had.
The whole family had.
Yes.
Okay.
So, well, before you knew that I was a girl, what names you thought about girl and boy?
About the names for
Yeah.
you? Okay. Isabel. I like it, and I love it. The Italian name, Francesca, something like that. But your mom was Francesca. What's going on with you? Okay. So my father was so fanatic to Isabella's name. Was like a common name, and I like it because it's not so common, but.
It was common at the time.
It was common because a lot of Isabellas in your generation. But I guess that my father was the most important determinant in both names of both of my daughter's names. And he says okay, Isabella is the best one and the Isabella Zambrano combines something like this.
And for boy, like
boy, we like it. If we have a boy, we started with Emilio Zambrano. We say something like that. Okay. But Emilio was the name that we were talking about.
Okay, you already answered, but my question was, why did you choose Isabella? But you already answered. My grandfather just say the name, and you liked it. And
okay.
So, what did you felt when I was born? Like, what was the reaction? What was everything that day? 13th of July, 2004.
That was the most beautiful and amazing and magnificent things that I ever had in my life, because it was a nice period in our relationship with your mom and with the family. And it was like a new experience. Uh, mm, it was all involved, all love around. The environment was love.
Yeah. So here comes another deep question.
Okay.
So how did you think? How do you think that being a dad for the first time and then for the second time with my sister, like, changed your life as well as marriage, but here as a dad?
Ah, no, that is other. Is other step. It's other. It is so deep because when you become a father, you become a father for all the rest of your life, and you enjoy all this, and you are so happy about all the stuff that you are in, that you have in your life. But if you are sad, for us it's so difficult. For us it's like hitting your heart or something like that. But I changed my life because all now my life is yours, your
Yeah.
life. I don't have life. My life is yours.
Oh. Okay, the next question, we're almost done. It's, do you have any anecdote, like funny event when I was little? Like something happened really funny when I was little and you remember with some like happiness, joy, I don't know.
I remember what you was so like a baby. Like we were, your mom started to work in her work, and so I was in your. I must take off your all your stuff. So I went to to the kitchen to find to hit the, how do you say that, the teteros?
Yes.
Okay. She you
I fell from the bed.
I say your friend. Yes,
Oh my God.
exactly. And hit your head a little bit, and my brother comes to
the house?
to the house immediately. Which he was upstairs, so was so nervous. We say we never say to them that, because she's nice, she's good, she's okay. I guess that is really revelation today. In English, that is better.
Okay. Well, what is the thing that you like from my personality? Like the thing that you most like from my personality, like nowadays, of course.
You are so kind, so honest, so beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. You treat good in people, and I guess that you have a discipline. You are what? Okay, when you are a father, you
only see the best things of your kid.
But I guess that the most beautiful thing that you have is that you are extremely, how do you say, tierna?
Sweet.
Sweet, yes, sweet, and your capacity to, and you are so mature.
Yeah, mature.
And that is the clue.
Oh.
That is the most important thing that you have.
Oh. And okay, the last question is, what is the thing you're most proud of me and why?
Proud. I guess that the last one goal that you achieved. You went to Boston in order to represent your school, and it was a nice experience for you, and I was proud because they choose you because you have abilities and capacities to do that, and was you are so commitment for this time, for this ONU stuff.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so these ones were all the questions. Now we're going to pass through some images from my family when my parents got married, when my mom was pregnant. So thank you for seeing the interview, and here are the pictures.
Sorry about my English.
Thank you.